Yeah, it's not located on any map. It's located right here. Right here. Capital M, capital T, MensTown. There's trust and friendship between men. There's no deals going south. There's no lawyers there. Only real men. And a few good dogs.
Dog! Welcome to episode 2, everybody, of the MensTown Roundtable, where it's always July. We have a heater of an episode today. Today's episode is called Beer is Fun. I'm with my lovely co-host, Mr. Scuba Chase here. Chase, what's your favorite beer, my friend?
You know, I have a few favorites, but there's one that I reach for more often than others, and that's a nice cold Miller Lite. Keep pounding, go Panthers!
I am right there with you. I know it's not a Miller. I'm down to slim pickings here. It's I don't even know what this is, to be honest with you. A Wicked Weed Brewing, some kind of craft beer. I don't know, man. So I decided to throw my favorite beer on it. My trusty old Miller Lite koozie. But like I said, we got a good one for you guys today, for all you partiers. Today's episode, why don't you tell them a little bit more about it?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of beer talk going on. I guess we'll first start off with which state, which brand is state specific. You know, where do the brands kind of are most popular? So I think we have the map here.
Don't forget, Chase is residing in the great state of Kentucky, and I am in the good old South Carolina. So we can kind of show them us. I don't drink Budweiser, but it says
I don't necessarily reach for a Bud most often, but the thing that strikes the most amazement to me is just how much Budweiser is king. And I know they call it the king, but you really see it.
That's their whole thing, right? The king of beer. The king of beer.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at some interesting ones. I mean, obviously Texas is going to be Texas, and they have the Lone Star, which is they're just going to be different.
I don't know what that is.
I can't say that I've ever had it. Yeah, if you've had it, let us know if you like it or not. What it's most comparable to, maybe for us more name brand folk.
It's like Budweiser, I guess.
Yeah, I would assume so. And then you see there's a good amount of Bud Light in the East Coast, in North Carolina, where we're both mainly from.
Which is very strange because
yeah.
You see billboards driving throughout North Carolina, and everything is Panthers Miller Lite.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, and that's mainly why we started drinking it.
As much as I crap on Bud Light, it's not a terrible beer. If I'm being honest, like I'll drink. I'm not going to go out of my way to buy it, but if it's at the function, I'll drink a couple of them. I'll try to hide it with my Miller Lite koozie, but.
One thing I find really interesting as well is Colorado is not Coors; it's Denver Beer Company. I don't know exactly what they make.
Oh, that's got to be wrong. That's
right.
There's no way.
And then Wisconsin isn't even Miller. So I don't know. Maybe this map is a little messed up.
Maybe it might be dated. Another one I found kind of interesting is Stella for Florida. Not once did I see, because I've lived in Florida. I went to college there. I pretty much grew up in Florida. Visited most of my life, and I don't see people drinking Stella out there.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Terrapin makes sense there in Georgia.
Yeah.
But yeah, Stella for Florida, don't quite see it. Yeah, I mean Miller Lite is got a kind of a small showing here, surprisingly enough.
Well, I think
Two states, New Hampshire and Illinois. It looks like.
I think me and my buddies, my father included, drink enough Miller Lite to maybe put a little blimp on the map of North Carolina and South Carolina. Um, and even you out in Kentucky, maybe you could put a little blimp out there.
For
So
sure, for
yeah,
sure.
that's
I
good
mean, and
stuff.
and I guess that kind of rolls us in. What state would you think drinks the most beer?
What state would I think drinks the most? It's got to be one of like the East Coast states, right? I would imagine. I mean, well, then
You
again,
know, you got to think about population too, bigger population, smaller population. But I feel like New York could probably crash some beers. I feel like New
I'm
York
just
City probably goes through some beers.
I'm taking it as a guy that grew up going to the beach, and I feel like drinking on the beach is a big thing. So I would either say maybe like somewhere on the coast, like Florida or California.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that for sure. Let's pull up the map here, see what it's telling us, and it looks like you're right. California has the most beer consumed per year.
That's
Um,
gallons. Oh my gosh. This
and is that in gallons per
in
millions?
millions,
A million gallons. So that's
dude.
795.2 million gallons in
Are
the
you
state
guys
of
okay
California.
out there in Cali?
I
What's
mean,
going on out
from
there?
what I understand, that's probably the only way to deal with the shit out there. But
That's fair. Texas coming in with a lot too.
I
That's
mean, I feel
expected
like
from Texas.
I feel like Texas, you are almost expect it. You'd almost expect it, and California, Texas, both big populations, so I know that helps. I know that helps. And then you were right on the money with your East Coast picks there.
We
New
out here.
York, Pennsylvania, Florida, and then if you notice, there's another map a little red in that area, and that's good old North Carolina.
Yeah, yeah, we're out here. Yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
good, good to
That was
know that. Good to
that
know
was
that
just
we
us.
got some street cred out here.
Well, that was us from COVID. Um,
Right.
those
Definitely.
are just COVID numbers. The consumption during COVID was it was record breaking for
I think it's
us.
all time high. I think it was all time high everywhere though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I love it. No, that's very interesting to look at. Just to see, the state that I'm going to travel to next. Um, to.
Try and figure it out by who consumes the most beer.
Yeah, see what's
Yeah.
popping out in California. I'm actually.
Looks like we're gonna have to see what's popping.
It's funny because I'm going to California later this year for Thanksgiving. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to see see if they match up
See how the
against a good
locals
old
guzzle.
yeah. See how they match up against a good old Carolina boy. Might give them a little bit of a run for their money. But now that we're on the topic of drinking beer and consumption, let's talk a little bit about some beer logos. You got something you want to add on to that?
I mean, yeah. There's a good beer doesn't necessarily have a great logo, but
Or great
I think
taste,
what was that?
or good taste. Because I've ran into some beers that have some fire logos, but the taste is just not there, man. I
Yeah,
just
so it could go vice versa. It could go either way, right? But then there's just sometimes those old classics, right? The classics that have been around for hundreds of years that we all come back to, and the logos have changed throughout time. Um, I guess we'll start off with the Natural Light. They're kind of rebranding to their old school logo. But what we remember is the old can, the '90s can,
that
and
yeah. I mean,
and it's kind of sad to go that it's going away, but I do love the new look.
Dude,
I love those retro beer logos.
just looking at that can screams Florida State University. I have a story about Natty Light, and some of my college buddies can, you know, backdoor me on this. There was a CVS 5-minute walk from my dormitory in Tallahassee. God bless that CVS. There was one summer where they had 18 packs of Natty Light for $8.99. $9 for an 18 pack. Dude, we would buy 5 packs at a time. And my mom's gonna whoop my butt when she hears this, but this is pre-21 too. Like I had older friends in college and they were just buying us just 18 racks like it was nothing, dude, and we were just pounding them. There was nothing else to do.
And that's what they had it out there for. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they knew the demographic.
That CVS so close to Tally knows what they're doing.
Yeah,
So.
Absolutely. They got me. They got over. They probably got thousands of my parents' money. Sorry, Dad.
Now we're working on that side of it. I know the sales rep was loving you guys.
Yeah, we knew each other by name.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, but Natty Light's one of those logos that, dude, I really, really like that old logo of Natty Light. The newer, like the new school one, what was it, from the 90s, till, I guess now, till this year, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just went back to that old style can.
It was just kind of basic. There was, I don't know. I definitely like the old school logo better than the new school though.
Oh yeah, just lots of flair.
Yeah.
And luckily not a pop top now, so got regular tab cans.
Yeah.
I guess the next one, our personal favorite, we'll look at Miller Lite.
Dude, this one's interesting.
They have had a few different ones, even though half of them look the same as the other half. But I just want to appreciate that original pre 1974. Just
beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
Looks just classic.
It's a pop top too, right?
Oh, it would have to be, especially with that flat bottom like it has.
Yeah.
Oh beautiful. Yeah, I bet so many people cut their feet on the tops of those things, man.
Jimmy Buffett definitely did. Dude, the funny thing about Miller is they after like the pre-1974, they had that fire logo, which is what we see today. And
right,
white,
right.
Like they kind of took a page out of Natty.
Well, I think Natty took a page out of Light, because I'm pretty sure they did this 5-6 years ago.
Yeah,
I feel like the blue can hasn't been around for quite a while, and
the blue can.
I obviously
beautiful.
have a lot of nostalgia with that, being such a NASCAR fan. The Blue Deuce, that old school logo, just
beautiful.
It is just timeless, absolutely timeless.
I wish they still made the blue, because I don't think I've ever taken a sip out of a Miller Lite in a blue can.
Yeah, that's tough.
Which kind of pains me, if I'm being honest with you, because I love Miller Lite. It's my favorite beer, and I don't know. I always see those like neon lights glowing in bars with the blue logo, and I'm like, dang, that is so beautiful.
Damn. Yeah.
Well, let's go on to the next one. We got our third and final one we'll talk about here, the good old Bud Light label. What are your thoughts on that one?
Yeah, this is another one that's kind of stayed the same, but kind of changed up a little bit as well.
Change.
Yeah, before the 90s, they had the kind of the same logo that they have now, and now we're looking at kind of that one that we remember as we're growing up, that kind of curved edge, that blue background.
Yeah.
Definitely definitely remember a lot of commercials with that. I mean, the Bud Light commercials were always the best. Bud and Bud Light commercials always the best growing up, especially the Super Bowl. What's up?
The classic.
Can't beat that one.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like some of these logos, they just had it so right, and they're like, oh, we're gonna switch it up because maybe it's gonna bring on more, more of a demographic people wise, but like people are gonna buy beer regardless of the logo.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
And whatever's cheapest most of the time, whoever has the deal.
that's true. That's true. Shout out to Publix for their BOGO deals that they do. However, listen, CEO of Publix, if you're listening to this by some long shot, please make BOGO deals on Miller Lite.
Yeah, the CEO of Publix is listening to this.
As much as I like as much as I like the Land Shark BOGO deals, make a Miller Lite or a Bud Light logo, like a BOGO deal. Come on, please. That's all I ask. With that being said, you wanna have a little bit of a logo draft off?
Yeah, I got. Let's hit our next segment. What's on draft? All right, everybody, welcome to What's on Draft. All right, so today me and Jay are going to draft out some of our favorite beer logos. All right.
Oh yeah.
He's given me the honor of going first, so I'm going to start off with one of my personal favorites, and that's going to be Miller Genuine Draft (MGD).
You do love that beer.
It's not that I necessarily love the beer; it's that I love the black and red and gold letterings. I mean, and I think it's like I said with the Blue Deuce. Rusty Wallace had an excellent MGD design. I'll put it here now. Okay. And it is it's just such a cool logo. I love all the colors that are involved, and just ultra nostalgia for me.
That's a good one. I tell you what's better though. For my first pick, I'm gonna go with traditional Pabst Blue Ribbon, baby.
Oh,
the PBR logo is just one of those classic images that just it works, man. That little dude, it's just and the way they've kept it the same.
Oh yeah,
throughout the years, bro, is just something that I don't know. The colors, it's just beautiful.
Nah, I can't fault you for that pick.
It's a good pick.
All right,
second.
So number 2, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take Coors Light. Just the simple Rockies in the background. They turn blue, which is just
dude.
I mean,
just a phenomenal pick.
How can you get even cooler? I mean, they tell you when you're cold. I mean,
for people that don't know how Coors works, pop that bad boy in the fridge. Those mountains on the beer. Once they're blue, you know the beer's cold. Just a great beer, man.
A beer as cold as the Rockies, man.
Coors gives me headaches, so I don't drink them. But I gotta respect that pick, dude. That's a really good pick. So for my second pick, and I don't drink these either, but I think they're beautiful. I'm gonna go with Blue Moon. Just a great color scheme. It's a little bit funky, but it's appealing.
Dang. All right. Yeah, that was going to be one of my dark horses. So I'm sad that you took that one. Yeah, wow. It's number 2. That's a pick there. That's a pick.
Yeah. Great beer. I do like the taste of Blue Moon. I just think they're a little bit pricey, but.
Especially with a little orange wedge.
Dang, that stuff is pretty good.
Oh yeah. Well, all right. That leaves me with number 3. I'm gonna have to say Miller High Life.
Okay.
Just that classic girl in the moon logo. Love it.
Okay. I like that. That's a good pick. What is that? A champagne of beers?
The champagne of beers, yes, sir.
You're gonna like this one. I'm gonna go with Bush Latte, because
Okay.
because Bush has so many different cans that they come out with. Have you seen the camo one, the corn one?
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, they
Absolutely like I put Bush up there with Natty Light, like taste wise and price wise. But dang, do they know how to get their audience with those different flavors that they come out with, bro? I'm a sucker for that stuff, dude. That is, I should have put that as my number one, honestly. But nonetheless, it's sitting at 3, and we're gonna keep it there. It was a tough decision, but we're gonna keep it there.
I can't fault that one. Yeah, they that's actually a good point. They come out with so many different like types of cans for different causes, and that's another cool thing. They support a bunch of different charities through all those campaigns they do. So gotta love that.
Oh yeah.
Number 4, I guess if you're going to the Anheuser-Busch family, I'll go ahead and grab the King. I'll grab the bow tie, old Budweiser.
Like
Growing
it.
up as a Cardinals fan, Budweiser's all around that stadium. There was a beer guy way back in the day. I don't think he works there anymore, but 20 years ago, he'd walk up and down the aisles, the King, and just that nostalgia of being at the ballpark. You're the King.
Yeah,
It's,
dude.
it just that
Pair that with a
Budweiser
nice
logo is something
glizzy.
else, man. Oh, nice ballpark glizzy. Gotta love that.
That's good. You know, I'm gonna throw out, just because it has a source, but like a soft spot. I'm gonna go with Miller Lite, bro. I love the Miller Lite logo.
I mean, we showed the kind of transition, them going back to that old style. I mean, it's just you can't beat it, man. They knew what they were doing.
And it tastes good. Miller Lite sponsor us.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up. What you got for this? Is what your fifth
All right,
pick? Your last
number
pick?
5. Number 5. Yeah, who's gonna be my anchor? All right. Sheesh. There are so many that we still have on the table that are so good.
We'll do a fifth and an honorable mention. How about that?
All right. Well, I think just because it is another timeless one, and it makes you think of sitting on a beach, and if you don't know, when you first crack an ice cold Corona,
Oh,
that first whiff you get out of a bottle smells exactly like marijuana, and it is
stinks.
it is so good.
And I got a story about Coronas, bro. I used to hate Corona. Back in college, my buddies would drink them. Shout out to Dan and Baker and all those boys, the Loft guys. They used to love Corona, and I was like, dude, I can't drink that. They were from South Florida, so I get it. You know, everybody drinks Coronas in
Oh,
South
yeah.
Florida.
Oh yeah.
And then I think it was like my junior or senior year, I discovered putting a lime in it.
The only way to drink it, man.
I'm a fan. I gotta say.
Oh yeah.
I gotta say, it's good. It's good. So you're gonna be surprised at my next 2 picks here. My fifth pick and then my honorable mention. So my fifth pick, I'm gonna go with the good old Rolling Rock.
Wow. All right. The green bottle.
The green is just it. It just kind of slaps. It hits.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel you.
I like the Rolling Rock. I also have a soft spot for that because we used to get kegs with Rolling Rock back in college. But yeah, it's a good looking beer. You know, I feel kind of classy drinking it, even though it's kind of on the lower side of beers. So
Yeah, I got the horse. It's like you got the horse racing like look to the logo. It makes you feel classy, dignified, like you're at the Kentucky Derby. I feel you.
but I know I'm a piece of shit drinking it because it's cheap, dude. It's literally up there with Natty Light or Bush, bro. Like,
Oh yeah, I mean, probably the cheapest glass bottle. I don't know that for a
it's
fact,
true.
but
And the glass
it's
bottles are crisp. Ooh.
gotta be.
Ooh. All right, honorable mention. Go ahead.
For my honorable mention, it made me think of it with Corona. It's actually a beer that no longer exists. It's called Tequiza, and I'll put a picture of it up here.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, it was another kind of Mexican style beer. I forgot who brewed it, but yeah, growing up as a kid in the early 2000s, that's my parents and my dad's best friend would drink cases of that thing, and they loved it. And they put this the lime salt. You ever had the beer lime salt?
Oh yeah, of course,
Oh, they put a bunch of beer lime salt in there. Oh,
of course. That's
never got to
cool.
have one. Never got to have one, but
I don't.
it always looks so refreshing.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know. I've never even heard of it, to be honest with you. Um, I like it though. It's a good pick. It's not as good as my pick. No, honestly, it might be better because a lot of people probably don't know what this beer is. But my honorable mention is going to be Fat Tire
Oh yeah,
with the
I
with the
bet. I
little
mean,
bicycle, the
that is
bike.
just a classic. Yeah, with the fat tire.
It's a beautiful logo. And then second honorable mention, my dad would whoop my butt if I didn't mention this. Milwaukee's best, baby.
Oh yeah, Milwaukee's best. Oh, Milwaukee's best. Yeah,
Dude, there's so many.
that's another water beer.
Aren't those things like 6 or 7 percenters?
No. I mean they're the same as Bush and Natty. I feel like it was
It's good
just
stuff though.
Miller's version.
Yeah, yeah. There's so many good beers, dude. We didn't really dive into like
Yeah,
the
there's so many good
Modelo's.
logos. If you can think of a good logo that we didn't mention, tag us down below. Let us know
Yeah,
what did we
yeah, and
miss.
pick which side you guys are on. Chase or mine, whichever
Yeah,
logos you guys think.
who has the better draft picks? I think it's me. I think it's me.
Yeah, it's some good picks. I tell you,
But
there was a beer back in the day. It was a Miller. I believe it was Miller. I'm looking it up right now. I want to say it was Miller. Was it Miller 64? No, Miller. It was like Bud Light Platinum's equivalent. And if you
mm,
guys, I can't remember the name of it, but if you guys don't know what Bud Light Platinum are, you drink like three of those things and you're on your butt. They're 6 percenters. Great beer. Love those beers. I I want to say maybe it was Miller because you said what Miller Genuine? No, Miller
they
Genuine
had
was
MGD 64, but I think that was like their low calorie thing. Because
yeah. It
Bud
was,
came out with Bud Select at the same time as MGD 64 came out. Like they were all doing that like low calorie beer for a while, and now everybody's doing seltzer. That's was doing
yeah.
low calorie beer.
I was on the seltzer train for a little bit, but something about drinking
I
ice
think
cold.
I think yeah, no, black cherry white claws are
Oh,
one
they
thing that
slap.
I oh
They hit.
they slap, but that's kind of one thing that I'm hesitant to drink again because I've had quite a few.
Yeah, what's your worst beer experience? Like, it doesn't have to be beer; it could be any kind of alcohol or liquor that you taste it or you smell it, and you're just like, I can't, I'll throw up.
Well, yeah. So for me, I probably have two.
Okay.
Those black cherry white claws. Had a real bad experience one night with those. But my other one is watermelon four loco, and I don't even know if they make that shit anymore. The
I
watermelon one,
I think they do. Wait, was this before Four Loco? Like,
and
was this?
it was the old four
Oh
loco.
my!
Like,
No wonder
yeah,
you
my
threw up,
sister,
dude.
yes, I was not old enough at the time when they were still putting caffeine in that shit. But I remember my sister got me one, and we were, yeah, I just remember sitting in a bathtub, just throwing up, like
For
couldn't handle.
for people that don't know, the original Four Loco had some crap in it that you
It
should
was a
not
shit ton of
consume.
caffeine. It was like it was an energy drink with like 8% alcohol.
Yeah, it's something you just should never consume. And now they changed it. They changed the ingredients to the Four
Yeah, they
Loco.
got
So
banned. They got banned.
yeah,
The
yeah.
first, the original ones got
Um,
pulled off the market.
even dude, even the new ones like still get you. Just I've seen dudes shotgun them, bro. Just
I see. That's a part
psychopaths.
of the reason why I can't do the like watermelon ones anymore.
Did you shotgun it?
Yeah, yeah.
How old were you?
The time that I shotgunned it, it would have been after they were not decaffeinated anymore.
Oh
But
my
I think that was probably the
god.
last Four Loco that I ever had. It was a
Oh my
bet for
god.
$20 that I wouldn't shotgun it, and you know, I was so proud of myself that I did it. But everybody around me was like, "Is he gonna throw up?" 'Cause that's a lot of liquid
Yeah.
to intake at
Yeah.
one time. And I don't have the strongest stomach to begin with, so
Took it like a champ
it was
though.
a valid concern.
You took it like a champ. Hey, and let the record show that we don't condone underage drinking
No,
at all.
no, no, no. Do not condone underage drinking. Don't do
Don't
it.
do it.
Don't do
Don't
it.
do that.
Don't do it. It's
It's just wait. Just wait till you're 21.
it will all be there, and it'll be even better when you can do it legally.
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
I love how you're
My
saying that now after you led the episode off talking about
dude,
buying underage beers.
you know what I didn't even realize? The Peak Drift Brewing Company logo up there that I think is fire.
Yeah, you didn't even mention that one.
I
I honestly can't say I know that beer. Where
it's
do you know
it's
where that's from?
no, but it's a decent tasting beer. It's a good tasting beer. The only reason I know this is because I won that sign
You
on my
won
birthday
it?
this year. Yeah, won it. I played a game of Plinko, won that one. Apparently, I have a seltzer too, and then they gave me like a free beer or something. One of the Peak Drift beers. Great beer, phenomenal beer, great logo. Not top 10. Still a good
Plinko,
logo.
a great game of skill.
Yeah, dude, I dropped it. I remember dropping it down the middle, and it went down, and the guy standing there is like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "What?" He's like, "Dude, you just want a sign. Nobody ever wins a sign." And I was like, "Happy birthday!"
That's awesome.
Anyways, back to the drink that really tore me up, and that I cannot. I don't even know if they make them anymore. I can't stomach the smell. I can't even stomach the thought of it. Limeritas, bro.
Ugh,
And they
ugh.
eventually came out with different flavors, strawberry, like, and I'll have Chase put a
The
picture
Bud
on
Light
screen.
ones.
The Bud Light ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I drank
Those give me
so many
such
of
bad
those,
heartburn, man. Ugh.
and headaches, and oh, dude, I could still like thinking about it. My throat feels raw from throwing up so much. You throw them up, and it's just straight red or green or whatever flavor you drink.
Oh
It's
yeah.
just disgusting, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, I have another one. Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Oh, come on, Mike's hard, bro.
Yeah. I mean, the next morning after is not. Yeah, when it's just basically lemon juice that you're spitting out. Bad news bears, man. Bad news bears.
Yeah, that's tough, man. I hate to hear it because I really like Mike's Hards.
Oh, they taste great going down.
Bro, you know what I just found out taste delicious are the Monster alcohol drinks. Taste
Do
exactly
they?
like Monsters.
Do they? Yeah, we sell those. So I'm
You haven't
interested
tried
to-
it yet?
I
Dude,
haven't tried them.
yeah,
They-
they taste exactly like Monsters.
This lady walked up to me the other day. She's like, I really want to try these, but I have heart problems and blah blah blah. Like, maybe not. Then maybe just drink whatever you normally drink. But apparently they don't have any caffeine. So
She's like, normally I
Four
drink Four
Loko.
Locos.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Four
classic.
Locos ruined it for Monster not being able to have caffeine in their drink.
Yeah, no, Monster. That and they're 6%ers too, so they get you there
Oh yeah,
very
the
quick.
Beast, I think they're
The
called.
Beast. Yeah, they got different flavors too, and they taste exactly like Monster Energies, bro. I swear by them. So why don't we move into our next segment? Talk about a little bit of ball gags.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Ball Gags, where me and Jay collect some of the funniest things happening in the sports world, or funniest things that have happened in the sports world, I should say. Yeah, we got a couple of good things to talk about today. I'm going to start off with this first one. This random, I don't know who thought it would be a good idea to put Luca's face on a pole. I think he looks like Sid the Sloth here. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe it looks different when you're actually in person, but this camera angle, geez, I mean, not a flattering picture of Luca.
You know what it kind of reminds me of? Was it that Cristiano Ronaldo statue that they came out with?
Yes. Yeah, that thing was derpy, man. That thing was derpy.
Oh, they did Cristiano Ronaldo and our boy Luca. I love you, Luca. You're my boy. I just gotta say it, dude. I love Luca. His game is just, I love him. I love him. But yeah, they definitely did him dirty in this, bro.
I mean, it's just
Sid
not
the
a
Sloth.
flattering pick, man. It's just
Honestly,
not a flattering pick.
I'm starting to think it's a promo for the new Ice Age movie.
He is looking super Sid there. He is looking super Sid.
It's like Sid's brother or something. Mid.
Jeez, yeah. All right. This next one here, we got LeBron. I mean, I know he's come out and teammates have come out saying he's really cheap in the past, but I mean, this boy streaming illegally NBA games from one of my favorite sites. I'm not going to put him on blast here, but
we
those
can't
who,
even.
For those who know, you know. But yeah, I mean, what is he doing? Like he's worth what, $1 billion at this point?
Yeah. He said, "Screw that! I'm gonna hop on that old streaming."
I don't even think League Pass is more than $100 a year. Like, it would be nothing to that man.
He is a billionaire too, isn't he?
I'm pretty sure he reached maybe that was MJ that reached billion like a year back or so. But I mean, honestly, if it's not LeBron, then he's got way too much money to freaking stream NBA games like this.
It's funny. At the end of the day, he's just like us for real, though.
I mean,
he's trying to watch those UFC
fights.
Dog,
dude. He's a dog.
Those NBA games. He's a dog. But hey, whatever. That $100 for League Pass, he could be spending it on something else. I don't know, man.
But he spends $1 million a year on his body. That's what they say, right?
And then, he had to cut out something, okay?
Like, he is enough money, but I mean, props to him.
Yeah, shut up.
If you know, you know. We love that site.
Dude,
we use it too.
What makes it even better is all the memes that they've been coming out with LeBron about him like reading books and stuff, and they'll ask him what the book is about, and he's
always on the first page.
Yeah, it's just. Dude, it's some of the AI generated memes that they've been coming out with. He's like, I saw one where he was like talking about like how he was with Moses whenever Moses parted the Red Sea. He's like, yeah, I told Moses that, we gotta part the Red Sea. And dude, those memes have been killing me. So this just adds to it, bro. Because
he's
LeBron,
just a fool.
man.
He's just a fool.
What are you doing, dude? Stop.
Hopefully he'll be the next one to get a roast. That Tom Brady roast was all time. God. He needs to be that next one.
LeBron, stop gagging balls, brother. What are you doing, man? Stop gagging balls.
All right. And then I think this is our last one today. But I think this is just all time. This is all time glue guy stuff. This is just the type of player that I want to be. But
or at least one on your team.
maybe one, maybe the type of player that
I don't know if you want to be him,
but so I'll read this here. During a baseball game, I should give some context. This is in 1906. During a baseball game between railroad employees at Pitcairn yesterday, B.F. Hicks, who was playing left field, was killed by a train as he ran on the tracks after a long foul ball. He was gazing into the air at the ball when his comrades shouted at him that he was, in fact, in the way of a train that was bearing down on him. He was so interested in getting the ball that he failed to take the warning, and just as he caught the ball, the train struck him. They say when they found the body in his hand, he was still clutching the ball. I mean,
shout out to him, man.
That is just all time.
BF Hicks, this is for you, brother.
Yeah, I mean, this one's for you, man. BF Hicks, you a real one, to say the least. But my question to you, if you're on the opposing team, you guys are down, or you say you're tied, all right? You're on third base. You just have to tag up, get home, you win the game, all right? Are you doing it? The guy just died.
Foul ball? Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he caught it. It's an out. If you catch it, you can tag up.
I'm making a play, brother. I'm making a play. That's all I know. 1906, I'm probably running maybe 4 miles an hour. I don't know how fast they ran back then. But, yeah, dude, I'm scooting. Yeah, dude.
You gotta take the dub. You gotta take the dub. I feel you.
Yeah.
You gotta take the dub.
And then I'm going out for brews later with the boys.
I'm drinking. Honorable BF, man.
And I'm drinking for that boy BF Hicks. Shout out to him. What a dog. We need more guys like him in baseball.
Yeah, definitely would make the sport a little more interesting, especially if they had train tracks in the area. I think it's Minute Maid Park in Houston. They have a train that's like way up top that goes if an Astro hits a home run. But right there on the foul line, that's something else, man.
I wonder if that engineer got fired. Like it makes you think like who out here was like.
I have no doubt he was pulling that steam whistle, but old BF was so locked in. Homie was so locked in.
Do we have a picture of this guy?
I don't think there is an actual picture. It's 1906. It wasn't like everybody had a freaking camera phone.
We need some kind of black and white footage of this man.
Of just his hand?
Some kind of picture, yeah.
Just the hand holding the ball.
Shout out to him. What a goat, dude, honestly. LeBron who? That's BF Hicks is the GOAT, bro.
For sure.
I'm with it. Much love, BF Hicks.
All
forever
right.
in our hearts.
And that does it for Ball Gags. Thank you all for joining us for episode 2. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Had a good time hanging with us, drinking some beers. Remember, beer is fun. Or at least makes you fun if you're not fun. So, thank you for joining us. Be prepared to drop a follow if you haven't already. Drop a like. We want to see some engagement on there. See some of you guys' favorite beer logos. Maybe a ball gag or two. Drop them down below. Remember MT Pod Chase, MT Pod J, at MensTown Roundtable for our Instagram and Twitter, MensTown Roundtable for Facebook, MensTown Roundtable for YouTube.
Yep.
So drop a follow, guys, and we can't wait to keep bringing these to you and having a great time.
Yeah, don't forget we're going to be releasing episodes weekly, every Saturday, right, Chase?
Yes, every Saturday. Keeping it July.
Yep, where it's always July, baby. We're gonna be posting, like we mentioned in the first episode, Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, Apple Music, YouTube. So you guys be on.
I'd be remiss if I didn't ask for the viewers what's going on with your hand. What'd you do?
I
What's your
have
boo
like
boo?
some kind of blister, and I've been wanting my girlfriend to kiss it for a couple weeks now, and she hasn't, so it hasn't gotten better.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's why I need to move there, Pookie.
I know. I've been making that push. Life would be better. We'd be drinking Peak Drift. I don't know where to buy Peak Drift, but
I'd be drinking Miller.
yeah, we'd be drinking Miller. Yeah, so you guys be on the lookout for our episodes, man. Even if you guys just give us a listen or a like, it's much appreciated. We promise we're gonna get better with episodes. This being our second episode, we probably don't sound the best or it doesn't flow well, but we promise you we're gonna get better. We're having a great time. We hope you guys are having a great time. MensTown Roundtable, BF Hicks, Scuba Chase, Double J. We are out. Thank you guys. Until next week.